Hi guys, it's Christina from Redefine Creative, and I am back with another Stitch It Sunday with Kira. And this is a series we do the third Sunday of every month where we show you some stitching ideas. And today I'm going to be stitching with this particular cut file. And so what I did is I laid the cut file down on my paper with some washi tape, and then I just created all of my holes. And then through the magic of YouTube, I went ahead off screen and did all of that stitching. So what I decided to do was to stitch around the outside edges and all of kind of the little spaces of that cut file with white. And then I filled in the inner circles with a bunch of different colors. And this is all different colors that match the Wild Child Boy collection. And this is a collection that I am working with on Sundays for Memory Lane Scrapbook Store. And so this is an online scrapbook store. It's a little bit smaller store, and the owner over there is fabulous. And so she has asked me to kind of work with this Wild Child collection, especially the boy line, on Sundays. And so that was my inspiration for what I wanted my stitching to be in the background. So then I went ahead and took a couple of the pattern papers from the 6x6 paper pad and layered them behind my photo. And then I grabbed that little chevron and cut out one kind of arrow to create this little ledge for my photo to sit on. And I am going to layer it over those larger circles because I do want to do some embellishing. And so underneath my photo, I'm going to add a few different phrases. And I'm just kind of playing with where I want all of these pieces of ephemera and embellishments to go. So I know that I want to play with this idea of filling in some of these circles while also leaving some of the circles open and just clear. And so in the sticker sheet, there's a bunch of these little circle elements. You'll see me grab one right there. And there's, I believe, 4 different ones. And so I'm going to grab all 4 of those and put them in 4 different circles throughout my layout. And I like them, rather than putting them in the center, I'm putting them a little bit offset. And I like that look a little bit better. And then I'm just adding a star to each one of those as well. So they're going to say things like cool kid, tough guy, so humble, and then force of nature. And so this is just a photo of my older son. And this is him like walking into one of his baseball games, and I just turned it into black and white because I want to tell the story of watching him grow and change on the field and off the field, just into this amazing person he's becoming. And so this was a great photo for that because it has his little brother in the picture, and his little brother kind of has this look on his face, even though his face is kind of turned, that he is just eating up every single word that his big brother says. And so I am going to play around a little bit with where I want my embellishments to go. I know that I want most of them centered around my photo over on the right-hand side. And I also know that I'm going to have some journaling and a title element in that big blue circle. And so other than that, I'm trying to keep everything else kind of contained within the circles. I am going to look through the rub-ons and see if there's anything I want to add, but I don't end up pulling anything from there. I do end up with some of this chipboard, so I'm going to grab this chipboard star and add it to that little tag at the top. And right now I have the puffy sticker awesome up there, and I'm going to end up moving that down to my cluster on the bottom because I like it a little bit better down there. It was just a little bit too long for what I wanted on that tag. But there was another puffy sticker that says friends, and so I'm going to end up switching those 2 out, and they'll both make it on the layout. And so then I'm going to go back to the chipboard and add this phrase that just says so fun. So I'm kind of clustering everything up around the top and the bottom of my photo at this point. And I am going to add to this cluster over here on the left. And then I'm also going to kind of do something that I do often up in that top right hand corner. So that's coming here in a little bit. And this is where I'm just playing with those puffy stickers, trying to decide what I want to put on that little tab. And then friends ends up fitting a lot better. So I go ahead and go with that. And then down on the bottom, the ones just say awesome, curious and clever, and be brave. And I'm going to add a couple of little stars around that cluster as well to kind of keep that theme going throughout the entire thing. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab this square and I put the adhesive where I do not want it to be. Have you guys ever done that, where you want your adhesive to not be somewhere and then you put it there anyway. So I am going to end up switching out this square with another square, so that I can tuck it underneath that white cardstock, and I'm just going to flip over the edge. And this is a look you guys see me do often. This isn't anything new or different for me. And I'm just going to take my tiny attacher and staple it down. And then I decide I want to carry those 2 staples throughout some other places in my layout. So I just grab my embellishment clusters on the top and the bottom of my photo. And I'm just going to add 2 little staples in a couple of different spots, just so that that look kind of carries over throughout the layout. And then I know I need to go back to that big blue circle. So this is one of those layouts where I kind of skipped around a lot. And so I went ahead and added my title, which is going to be Little Man, and some journaling just about my son and the person that he's becoming and how proud I am to be his mom. I did add a couple more little stars. I was trying to get that turquoise chipboard one to work and it just didn't. So I went ahead and grabbed a sticker instead. But that's basically going to do it for this layout. So definitely make sure you stop by Kira's channel and check out her stitching video today. And then also make sure you stop by Memory Lane Scrapbook, because she does have all the newest collections, and I just got the new crepe paper goodies from the Good Vibes collection from there as well. So do stop by her store and check those things out. And I will see you again very soon. Bye!